guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alwanda Mota and I would like to welcome you back into my space. If you are a first timer, welcome to JunesJournal. If you're a regular, welcome back to JunesJournal. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for all the subscribers. I am seeing you guys, I'm seeing the numbers, they're rising. Thank you so much for the support and for the love. The comments, I love seeing your comments and I love to see you guys engaging in that way. So thank you so much. Today's conversation will be more heart to heart, those conversations that are deep, sentimental, and not to scare you or whatnot. It's just my personal experience that I want to share with you. And by the way, it took me a lot of courage to come and sit here today and talk about this. It is actually a season that required me to sit down with myself and ask myself, what is it that is required of me in this new season? I know that I'm not the only one who's in a new season. Maybe you have graduated, you are looking for a job. Maybe you are already in the job and you don't know what's the next step to do in your life. Maybe you are married or you are engaged or you are single or you are starting that business, whatever new season that God has led you to. It's normal to feel overwhelmed. It's normal to feel like you don't know what to do next. It's okay to feel like that. But what I had to do for myself is to embrace the shift. It was to embrace the elevation, because what I know is that in God, because when your steps are ordered by the Lord, you don't drift back, but God elevates you. That's the thing about God. He doesn't take you back. When God tests you or puts you in a situation whereby you feel like, right now I'm confused, I don't know what to do, Lord. He knows. He knows why He put you there. And He knows what you will need there. So what I did was to just ask God, Lord, what is it that you require me to do right now? I don't know what you want me to do right now. But I believe that my life, ever since I was young, 23 years of my life have been wholly unto your hands. And I know that you will never lead me astray. So as I'm in this new season of my life, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that you are trying to bring to my attention? And what is it that you're trying to teach me in this new season? And trust me, learning is not easy. It will not always be easy. It will come with challenges. It will come with questions. And it's okay to ask God a question like, God, why am I here? What is it that you require of me in this season of my life? Okay, flashback to 2012 when I was 14 years old. I'm cooking my chicken. On Sundays we cook chicken in my house. Chicken is like a tradition on Sunday. I'm cooking chicken, making sure that it is all going well. I love to cook, by the way. I think I did mention in the previous videos, I like to cook. And I was cooking on that day, doing what I do and doing what I love most. 14 years old. I don't know nothing about visions. I don't know nothing about super or spiritual things. I know that there's God. I know that He's the Savior. He's the everything of my life. But I didn't know much. My mom didn't know we were gonna have visitors. No one knew we were gonna have visitors on that day. But I said to myself, today we're gonna have visitors, and I know who those visitors will be. I don't know why specifically I knew or I wanted them to visit us, but I just knew that they would be there on that day. They would come and have lunch with us on that day. So I made sure that my pots were clean, like everything was good and clean. I love cooking, so I'll do my best when it comes to cooking, and I love cooking chicken. I've been cooking chicken for all my life. And on that day, we go to church, come back, and then when we were just, by that time we didn't have a car. We got a lift from the family that I served there, from the family that I visioned to come into our house for lunch on that day. It surprised me, but it was like, okay, if God can do that for me, I want more. I want to tap in this thing more. Fast forward, I said to God, you know what, Lord, I really want to see things happen. See things before they happen. I want you to reveal things beforehand for me. I want to be a visionary. I want to see things. 10 years later, God is still a faithful God. He did that, and I didn't know. I didn't know, by the way, the heaviness of that gift. I didn't know that God can use childlike faith, like a child like me, to gift such a very prominent and a very supernatural gift at a very young age. 14 years old is not a joke for you to have such a gift. It is not. But the patterns of how life revealed itself, by that time, I was not even that deep in God. I was not even like I am right now. Like, I was just a child. I wanted more because I loved to see that God can do that. Wow, wow. This is to say that your gift, whatever gift that God gives you, wherever you are right now, is a gift from God. So the only thing you can do is ask God to intervene, because He gave you that because He knows that you can carry it well. He knows that you are the one who's fit for that. And the only way you can carry it is if you ask the one who provided for you, the one who gave it to you, to manage it with you. Form a collaboration with the one who blessed you with this gift. And mind you, God can still take away what He gave you. He is still the same God who can shut doors that He can still open. He is still the same God who can give you that Isaac and still ask for him as a sacrifice. He is the same God who can do justice and mercy at the same time. A thing is, what I've been learning these days is that I don't want to box Him. I don't want to put Him in a container so that I can understand what He can do. I just want to let Him be God in my life. He is far beyond my imagination. He is far beyond what I can think about or what I can imagine. And I want to let Him be that in my life. In this new season, in this new journey, in this newness, I want to embrace it with God. I want to know that, I'm here. And here I am is holy. Here I am is because of my Creator. I'm here because He is the one who put me here. And I cannot do this by myself. I trust in the no because I know that He has a better yes for me. So what I can do is to just surrender and say, Lord, here I am. I've just graduated. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what's the next step right now. I'm just a newlywed. I don't know what to do right now. I'm not a newlywed, by the way. I'm just making an example. I'm in the single season. What am I supposed to do? I just got this job. What am I supposed to do? I'm confused. God doesn't want you to sit there alone and grieve this blessing. He wants you to enjoy this blessing. He wants you to understand what He's doing in this season, and the only thing you can do is open up your mouth. Like Hannah, she always met up with God. And they always had a meeting with God. But during all those times, she didn't know what to do until she started opening up her mouth. The day she started opening up her mouth was the day she set herself free. That is the day she got her deliverance. That is the day she got to see what God can do in her life. Maybe God requires you to just open up your mouth and say, God, I don't know what to do in this season. I thought I knew what I can do, but it seems way beyond what I expected and what I imagined. But since you created me, and I come to you in all surrender. I say, please, continue to lead my steps. Continue to guide me. Because he is a faithful God. He is a faithful God, and He is a gentle God. He doesn't just walk into your life and just barge into your life. He comes in as a gentleman and He knocks on the door. The only thing you can do is to open up. Open up that space and make room for Him and say, Lord, I can't do this by myself. I can't do this life thing by myself. I can't do this job by myself. I can't handle these kids by myself. I can't handle this life by myself. I need you to take charge. I need you to take control. They did this and that in that season, but I believe that it was all for a good reason. I believe that, Lord, you have something greater for me in this new season. He's a faithful God. Trust me, He is a faithful God. I had to sit down with myself and really, really question myself. Am I being truthful to myself? Am I being truthful to myself? Because I just wanted things to go according to my way and my will. And my angels were there sitting like, so this one thing is clever. I think that's what they do all the time. I think somehow they are shady. But anyways, they were like sitting there watching me do my things like I know everything. You know, I'm a firstborn, by the way. So I like to take things on my own hands. I like to do things myself. I'm a responsible person. So sometimes I don't know the importance of when to stop doing things for myself, when to start relying on God and leaving it in His hands. I want to save myself in situations whereby He can save me, where He can be the one who saves me, literally save my life. And I know most of us are like that, especially firstborns. You guys, we are just, it's natural for us to just wanna help. We are just so responsible. We are so available, always available for people. But when are you available for yourself? When are you available for your own soul and search and seek what God really requires you to do? What is it going to take for you to realize that this is a new season? And the only thing you can do is just open up your mouth. Open up your mouth. Just swallow your pride. Forget what they said about you. Forget what was said to you. Forget what was done to you. I know that they did bad things that left a mark or a scar in your life. And it's hard for you to forget or forgive. But the baggage is too heavy for you and you know it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I had to let go. Maybe letting go for you would be just saying, no, I can't do this by myself. I've been doing it on my own all this time. Now I can't. I need you, Lord. And surrender. Surrender. And one thing the society has taught us is that being vulnerable is weak. Crying is weak. Being seen vulnerable is for the weak. Yet, that's the most important time when you get to be yourself and fully immerse yourself in the presence of God. And one thing you need to know is that God knows your heart. He knows what you desire. But He won't do it unless you open your mouth. Unless you ask Him, unless you speak to Him, unless you conversate with Him. He needs that dialogue from you. He's been talking. Always, trust me. He's always talking. When you're sleeping, when you're awake, when you are eating, when you are playing, when you're doing whatsoever. He is there with you. He is talking. But the only thing you need to do is start opening your mouth. The only way to know that is to start opening your mouth. I conversate with God. Trust me, He even wakes me up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., any day or any time to start a conversation. And sometimes I become like, Lord, do you know that tonight? Do you know that tomorrow I have a presentation, or tomorrow I have a test, or tomorrow I have this and that to do? And God is like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I just need you to listen. Just listen to what I have to say right now. Because what I have to say is very important. It will help you, not just only you. Because that's how our God is. When He wins your soul, He doesn't want to just win your soul, but He wants your soul to be a vessel to winning other souls. It can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be your workers, co-workers, it can be anyone close to you, or even, you don't need a platform. You don't need it. So yeah, that's what I had today for you. Just embrace this new season. Embrace what you are called to do in this new season. Embrace it and ask God and open up your mouth and surrender. Lord, what is it that I'm supposed to do? I don't know. People are judging me left, right, and center. Like critically are judging me and want me to be perfect and all of that. But what is it that you want me to do in this new season? What is it that you want me to do? You know, I like these conversations a lot because as I speak, I also speak to my soul. It also speaks to the inner person in me, the one that also needs the message that I'm delivering out there. And sometimes, I even forget that I scripted something, and I script everything. When it comes to the sentimental conversations, I make sure that I script, and I don't want to forget anything. But sometimes like today I think I took 2 or 3 points from this script, and I found myself going on and on because of the spirit inside of me that is leading me. And you know what the Bible says? It says, from the fullness of your heart, the mouth speaks. And my heart is full of joy. My heart is full of gratitude. My heart is full of the Spirit. And everything that I say is just fully immersed in the Word of God. Whether I remember, whether I look into my script or I forget to look into my script, but whatever I deliver, I believe that God is saying it on my behalf. I'm not just saying it, but He is using me as a vessel to deliver the message. And how wonderful and how amazing can it be to know that you are also in collaboration with God in anything that you do. You don't have to trust Him with the big things, even the smallest things. Like me, when I was 14 years old, cooking my chicken. God requires a childlike faith. I didn't have to have qualifications or status for God to bless me. He blessed me as I am, as I was. And He still blesses me even today. God can bless you from being a nobody to being a somebody in front of everybody. You just need to trust in Him. Thank you so much for watching today's message. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you will share it with whosoever needs this message. And please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. From me to you, I love you, and God bless.